Hi, welcome to the Deep Stash Knitting Podcast.
Look, you got your notebook. You are so organized.
I think we're on episode 15. We just came up with a name for it.
The good one.
The good one. Oh, there's our list.
This is the Friday after Thanksgiving. Yeah. I hope everybody, U.S. Thanksgiving. Canadian Thanksgiving was a long time ago.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Hopefully everyone had a great time.
I don't even know when Canadian. I just know it's before U.S. Thanksgiving.
Yeah, and we're doing this again with microphones. I found after last week, we were holding up, or last week, the last episode, we would hold stuff up, and then you couldn't quite hear what we were saying. So, we're also 2 days early on our recording, so hopefully I can get this up before the weekend. Fingers crossed. But, okay, so you're asking yourself,
why are we sitting
ladies, here? What are you doing here? What are you wearing? What are you working on? What have you finished? And we will answer all those questions.
I guess I could have put on some knitwear.
You have knitwear on. She is wearing this gorgeous hat. Do you remember the name of it?
Yeah, no. Zoe.
Zoe hat. It's the Zoe hat.
Yep, Zoe. I made about 4 or 5 Zoes. I made a Zoe for everybody.
With her raccoon, sustainably sourced raccoon.
I don't know. I guess he got ran over in the street or something.
No, it wouldn't look that good if it was roadkill.
I don't know. But
is that true? Would she still look that good if it was roadkill? Maybe.
I just want you to know my husband hates this hat. He said it's not the hat. It's the pom-pom.
Listen, I have decided. I found the pom-pom that I made to go with this hat. It's not really attached. I just have it kind of attached inside. I'll show you. But this hat is out of...
It's much better with a pom-pom.
It's much better with a pom-pom. It's a weird length without it. It needs the weight of it. But this is out of Lion Brand.
Oh, yeah.
Woolies and like the something stripes. Hudson Bay stripes.
Is it? Okay.
It's cute.
It's very autumny.
Yeah.
It's got the green.
I love the colors.
Yeah, it's a good color.
I couldn't tell you the name of the pattern.
And it looks like it's really warm.
It is really warm. That's why I keep reaching for it, because it's really cold outside.
Because it's cold outside.
But I found the pom-pom, and then look how I attached it. I need to find a button to put in here, but I just used...
Yeah, we're going to take care of that before you leave.
Well, and I need buttons for this other thing too, so we're talking about.
Yeah, I got it, but I don't know what they're made out of. They're made out of some type of really lightweight wood that I use for the hat buttons because they're super lightweight.
Okay.
Yeah. And
I got my Christmas earrings on. This is my other Aldi find from last year. They had other bows dangling, too heavy for me, too much, so I pulled those off, and I'm just going to wear them like. Do you think people can wear hats like this?
Okay.
It's like an
elves can. Yeah, elves do.
Okay.
That's exactly how the elves wear their hats.
So yeah, okay, we're here. We got a Zoe hat. We got a random hat. We have our poster. We're at Korey's house. And she is working on some... Well, yeah, let's do whips first. Whips first or finishes? Whips.
We can do whips. Do we have any finishes? I don't think I have any
some
finishers. Do you? Mm-hmm. We can do whips. I'm working on Hollyberry. Okay, so my godson was supposed to be
what's it name?
He's in Germany. He was supposed to be going to the Christmas German market and all of that good stuff.
West Yorkshire Spinner's Signature 4-ply in the Hollyberry colorway.
So what I ran out, was it last Saturday or Saturday before last?
2, because you showed us 2 Saturdays ago.
Yeah, I ran out and got some Hollyberry. I'm loving this. This knits up so fast.
Okay, so I started mine yesterday, and I fought with them while I was waiting for Thanksgiving dinner to happen. I was fighting with these, trying to get them going the right way in the round on my 2 circulars. And the thing is, I didn't have any other size 1 needles with me, so I couldn't just like slip them off and hold them to get it situated.
You had to make it happen.
I was 32 stitches away from giving up.
I
did 1 more row and it worked itself out, and I went and I went outside and refilled my tea.
Oh, that's so funny. So yeah, I have one sock to the toe.
Okay.
And then I got to get this one caught up.
Yeah.
I got to get this one caught up to the toe.
Look at her eye of partridge heel.
You really like that eye of partridge, don't you?
Handsome. It's
You
so
like that eye of
handsome.
partridge.
And I just don't know that I'm ready to do that. That feels like too much detail for me.
It's getting way better. I've almost gotten to the point now I can put it down. I can do it, put it down, and come back and you know, you're very good at reading your knitting. I'm not, and I've had to work at it. And I've gotten to the point with the eye of partridge that I can put it down, come back, look at it, and see where I was in the.
You know what that means?
So this is easy for you because you're good at it.
No, it means that you have had lots of practice. I have had lots of practice. That's the only way I can do that. I can't just look at this and be like, man, I'm on row 74. No.
Well, see, you know, I never thought about it until I got to know you, and you were so good at it. I was like, I need to be better at reading my knitting. So I started like paying attention to my knitting so that I'd be able to read it and not get frustrated and have to restart projects simply because I couldn't figure out where I was.
I love that. I think it's a valuable knitting skill. But also, yeah, I was so close. These could have almost been matching. Look, here's that red. Here's that red. If only I had had a little bit more patience.
You could have.
I could have matched them.
Do you care?
No. But it's just funny. Normally, whenever I start two socks, like, they'll end up going opposite ways. Like, I'll start from either end of the ball. So it's never like even a tease that it could happen. But I had wound this off onto two balls, and apparently I started from the same side. So
I'm getting pretty good with that. I'm getting pretty good with just winding off half and continuing to wind off the other half, and then I pull it out and find where it matches.
Well, I think I want them to be shorties, but because I like these and I like how they fit, except they're a little bit big, like loose. So I went down to 64 stitches, and I'm going to make like another 10 row.
What were you doing
10 rows
before?
Taller. This was 72.
Why were you doing 72?
Okay, I went up to 72 after I had children.
Okay, well that was during the foot expansion time of
but now I feel like I'm back to 64.
back to.
Yeah, unless I'm going to do a really long cuff, then maybe I might go back to 72.
Those
know.
Children.
Dude, they mess with everything. And like, and some of it's in a good way. I feel like I'm very appreciative for my body now. I'm a lot less judgmental and harsh on my body because it has carried two babies and fed two babies. And like, honestly,
that's amazing.
I'm relatively healthy. I have high blood pressure. Thank you, children. Also, they say that like pregnancy is like the ultimate like stress test for your body. So like if you have issues, like health issues that pop up during pregnancy, they could just be issues you were going to have later in life.
They were just latent and it just brought it out.
But it's just that, I don't want to say trigger, but trigger, I guess. So, and it doesn't surprise me. Like, these things run in my family, like heart disease and all that jazz. But it just sucks that I'm not even 40 and I'm on blood pressure medicine like an old person.
Whatever.
And then other frustrating thing, I don't know why we're going on this rant, but the doctor I have is just like, well, you're just going to be on it for the rest of your life. And I'm like, what? Like, you can't even give me false hope that like, oh, just start working out some more, eat better, eat less salt, whatever it is. Maybe I need to find a new doctor with a different philosophy.
My girlfriend Gayla. Hey Gayla.
But
she was saying the same thing. She was like, okay, now how is that going to affect my liver and my organs long term? Is this a good idea? But our medical.
I think a lot of the medical philosophy is just based on like,
give it a pill.
Give them a pill, and but also, like, that's just how we're wired, too. Like, the easiest thing is just to take a pill for something so that it can, quote-unquote, fix you. I don't know where I stand on that.
But hey,
I'm really grateful for my 10 milligrams.
I think you should knit more to bring down your blood pressure.
I also think, like, the blood pressure could be raised because of like general anxiety after having children. Right?
Yeah.
Like they make you anxious people.
I know. Boo Kitty, that's my cat, Tipton, was
who you've seen the last couple episodes.
He had a little medical problem, and he was in the hospital, and I was just like, I need to knit. I just need to knit. Just don't nobody talk to me. Let me just knit. You know. Yeah. So you just need to knit more.
I think so. And to be fair, I have felt better since we've come back to podcasting, and you made me start a TikTok. I have been knitting more, and it has been helping.
See?
It just makes me feel good, because knitting is for me. You know, it's not really for anybody else. It's just for me.
It's a good creative outlet.
It is. It is.
Is that the only whip that I have?
No,
I got straight random over there.
Oh, you have this too.
Oh.
I have another whip or two.
What do you? Okay, well, you're knitting, so.
Well, you told me to knit.
Yeah, knit. Okay, so I made some progress on my lavender. My lavender.
It's gorgeous. She's gonna love it.
I made some progress. I need to do more.
She's sticking to 2 inches a day. Yeah.
Ish. Boo was in the hospital.
That's fair. And this is not a portable project.
Right. And every time at the end of the row, you got to stop and think, what pattern do I want to do next? And I just didn't have any room or space.
That's why the socks grew so much.
Right. Because I knew exactly what I was doing. You could do another round. Just do another round.
Oh.
So, yeah, you know.
That could have been a good name for the podcast.
Do another round. One more round. And then I still have not gotten back to the hat that I was knitting. Remember, I was knitting this hat, and then this right here is posing a problem. That's a little too warm.
Okay, we're ripping that out today. So
yes.
Stay tuned on the TikTok, because I have a hat to rip too.
Yeah, that has to go. That's too warm for these colors. And of course, you told me to kick the red out, and the red got kicked out. And I do agree. I like it much better. But now that yellow is just too warm. Yeah. So we're going to rip on that.
I'm going to rip this out too. This is the second hat I was making out of that Wonderland yarns. Because I don't need to make this. And I don't think I'm going to have enough yarn to make the hat that I want to make.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to rip this too. TikTok, stay tuned.
What you going to make in its place?
I don't know. Honestly, Molly doesn't need another hat right now.
Okay. If Molly's not bothered, then we're going to let it be.
No. And, okay, only other thing I have going, that's not true. I have 2 other projects that are dormant. One is that crochet dinosaur. I meant to grab that and I forgot.
No, we're going to finish crochet dinosaur by Christmas.
I know. Maybe I'll pull it back out on the 1st. So in a couple days. And then my blanket, the Cozy Memories blanket. But I haven't needed it for. Yeah. Okay, my sweater. So obviously I'm in a place where I'm really enjoying using these hair clips in my knitting. Here they are. That is.
You know, I use rubber bands. Remember before I did this, I did to the sleeves. I did both sleeves, and then I rubber band them up together and finished the rest of the body.
That is okay. So you know how I was fighting with this sweater with the yarn management for the sleeves, and you had said the crazy sock lady says, for yarn management, just twist your stuff one way and then twist it back. And I was having such a hard time with that because the sweater was a lot and the yarn was a lot, and like it was just a lot, and it was making it not enjoyable for me to work on, because as much as I try to just go with the flow and like let things happen,
it gets up to be a mess.
It was so annoying.
But look at it now. You're making progress.
I rolled up the sweater, clipped it with those, and then before I start working on it, I set my yarn out. And I knit across, and then I turn it, knit back, and then I turn it back. And oh my God, it made such a difference.
Yeah.
I love it when I learn things. It's kind of like how to swallow my,
It's a pain to not do the normal and just keep, and then go, no, and turn it back, But then you get in a rhythm and it's okay.
And I was going pretty good. Like, I don't know how much, I need to try this on. But the sleeves are getting there. That's all. That's just this and those socks and that hat I was working on. I have another hat that I was working on, but I finished it. So we'll talk about that.
But yeah, and you did the sweater.
Yeah, the sweater.
Okay, so yeah, you keep going on this. This should be done by Christmas too.
Oh, this will be done in like a week.
Yeah, that should be done.
That's what I'm gonna. Why don't we set a goal? And the next time we podcast, maybe I can
then
wear it.
You'll be ready for it to cast on a new sweater.
I know. I have brought more yarn for us to look at the sweater ideas again. I just can't get it out of my mind. I just want to knit it.
I'm excited too, but I'm all excited for hats. I need some new hats.
I don't know why. I don't know why. Okay. Other things you're working on? Those? Well, you have those rainbow socks.
Okay, I have these. Okay, these rainbow socks, and I love them. They're great. They're wonderful. I'm going to do some shorties for my girlfriend just so that I can get to the colorway that I want to get to for mine. My colorway that I want's in here. So I'm going to do shorties for her because these aren't my colors, but she'll like them. Do shorties for her, and then I'll do shorties for myself. So I'm really about at the point that I need to put the heel in. I need to figure out what I want to do the heel on.
Oh,
but I need these needles. I need these needles. So I'm going to have to park these on something because I want these needles so that I can get going on my sister's Christmas socks.
So yes, we talked about these. This is that West Yorkshire Spinner Signature 4-ply. This is the candy cane colorway. And look at this beautiful red.
That's probably, I'm probably going to
I like that.
Wind that off today.
Yeah.
So that I'll have it ready to go.
Whoops. We'll do some ripping. I have a few ends to weave in on some finished things. Okay, you need to.
And I'm going to move these over to something else.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna park them. So.
Okay. Oh, other things I want to work. I have this other thing that I'm going to work on. Okay. So I had that really great Frankenstein mug from Halloween. And I broke it. I have had that mug since I painted it in 2012. So it's been.
You painted it? Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That makes it even better.
When I lived in Memphis, there was this paint your own pottery studio not far.
There's one around the corner from us. Here.
On Friday nights, they used to have BYOB.
Oh.
So me and some of my girlfriends would go up there and paint random pottery and get a little drunk. But then I had all this really fun pottery. Yeah, anyway, a lot of it's breaking now because it's 10 plus years old. So I went to Michael's today on the way out here because I needed some wrapping paper to wrap Christmas books. So I do a Christmas book countdown with my girls. I pull all their Christmas books out of their little library. I pulled them out at the beginning of November. So they haven't been in there for a month. And I'm just going to start I have 25 or 26. And on the 1st of December, I wrap one. Well, last year I just put them out. Put out a new book every day.
That is a cool idea.
Yeah. So it feels like...
It kind of is a countdown and advent to Christmas.
Yeah.
Without having to go spend a bunch of money.
Right. So I spent $10 on gift wrap or wrapping paper. So I'll go home and wrap a bunch of those today. But they had these.
That is a cool idea.
I stole it off Instagram. There's a mom who does it. She even gets... Last year we got library books to do with it too. But we've kind of stocked up because after Christmas I bought some of the books I liked.
That's a good idea.
So I'm gonna paint my reindeer mug in honor of my Frankenstein mug.
I don't know what that pink and what that teal is going to do.
Look, that's why they want you to do it.
What's going to be brown?
The whole thing.
Okay, there's the brown.
There's lots of brown.
And then where's the pink and the teal?
And the ears and all the sprinkles.
Okay.
Listen.
I have faith
if it doesn't work out.
I have faith in you. You're creative. You're a creative. You got this, girl.
Adult supervision recommended.
Who you gonna have to supervise you?
Maybe I'll wait till my mom gets home.
You gonna wait till mom gets back?
I can do it at her house. Yeah. I like the size. It's a big boy.
Yeah,
it's almost as big as my head. Okay, that's my next work in progress. All right, finish.
Hey, it's not knitting; it's knitting adjacent because
it's creative.
You need a mug to drink your drink while you knit. See how I made that work?
Okay. So last time we spoke, did I show you guys this hat? Mm-hmm. It was finished. I brought it because I need to weave the ends, and I showed you Molly's socks. I need to weave those ends so she can wear them before her feet grow. And then last time we spoke, I was working on this baby hat. Isn't it darling? It came out so cute.
It a little. I don't know why I always want a stem or something coming out the baby's
Well,
head.
I did. I went ahead and knit because I modeled it. So this is worsted weight. This is my favorite little baby hat to make. And you make it out of sock yarn. And it has that little, like, knotted top.
Isn't that cute?
Well, I started to do that on this one. And it looked weird because it's worsted weight.
Ah.
So I pulled it back. And I might just do, like, a little...
I don't know about pom-pom because this is slippery yarn.
Yeah. It's acrylic. Acrylic and polyester.
Yeah, the baby, it goes...
Yep.
It'll be all...
So it may not get something up there, but it'll be fine.
But it'll be
here's
okay.
the top. And then I went ahead and made that short notice sweater.
That is adorable.
It's so cute.
That
I
is
love
so
it.
adorable.
I just need like 3 buttons up here. And the buttons I had at home, I didn't like. It. Like, this is not...
Okay, you striped this?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you did. You did the thing.
I striped it. So I had to keep cutting as I worked back and forth because I did it every 3 rows. Like, come on. Like, you couldn't just do 4 and run it? No. But once I joined it in the round, I was able to run it up the inside.
Okay, there you go.
And that's better. Same thing with the sleeves since I did. And so I have to stitch up underneath the sleeves, stitch on my buttons, and then give them just a little soak so they kind of even out.
We need those buttons. I don't have anything along that peachy.
See, I have bright pink, and they don't go. This is too peachy for it. And so I was like, well, maybe I'll do like yellow or something. See, I have bright like that.
Mine is too pink.
See, too pink, too pink. Yeah, too pink.
Yeah, too pink.
This is more. It's more orange. There's more orange in this.
And I pulled these out to do some more of. I was digging for my knitting, my round Centro knitting machine, and I had some tubes for black cat hats that I had done, and I was like, why didn't I finish those? So I pulled those out for the little heart noses on the cat. So maybe I'll get those done.
I need to crank some tubes. I've got 3 skeins of yarn. Anyway, so this is done. I just a few ends to tuck in, but I was waiting to tuck these ends to use to sew the buttons on. But we need to go
to the Joann's.
All right, you think Joann's will have it?
They will have it.
Okay.
Or the Hobby Lobby. They're right down the street.
All right, so this is finished. I guess that was my only finish.
We need to do that on your way out. You need to have buttons so that you can get that finished. Don't you get excited when you finish stuff and put it in the mail and it leaves your house?
Well, on the 4th is that shower, so this coming Wednesday, I need to have that finished. And so, okay, and then I finished my TikTok haircut.
That's amazing.
Isn't it such a pretty color?
That is like ink blue. I mean, it's like indigo. It's like so bright.
It is. I think that's what we decided. It was indigo.
Gorgeous.
And I already weaved in the ends. But it's also kind of a weird length, but it's not terrible. But it needs
a pom-pom.
Mm-hmm. So
everything needs a pom-pom. Are you going to make a big fluffy pom-pom?
Either a big fluffy pom-pom or I don't know if it's in here. Or if I took them out. I think I took it out.
What'd you take out?
I had some faux fur pom-poms. But
are they big?
It's a big one, yeah.
Is it white?
I don't know. I don't remember. I had bought a couple a while back. But I think maybe I'll just make a yarn one.
I need a big white one.
Yeah.
Or a yarn one.
I think a big yarn one
would be cute because it's kind of like, what do they call it? You know, it's kind of like dreadlocks. You know how?
Yeah. This is such fat yarn.
Yeah, and I think I think they would stick out and be kind of. Yeah,
I think that would be cute. All right, it's been decided. We'll make a pom-pom out of that. But I like this.
And you're good at pom-poms.
Sure.
I'm not.
Yes,
I make them, and then I'm like, oh, well, let me trim it up.
You do too much trimming.
And then it looks like a bonsai tree, and I'm like, oh, I messed it up.
Do you remember that day we used to go and sit and knit at Panera, or here in St. Louis they call it Bread Co. Mm-hmm. Like, I think it's a whole thing. But we made a pom-pom maker out of 2 coffee cup lids.
We do. We was desperate. I was desperate to get that pom-pom made.
Yeah.
Those were the days. You didn't have any children.
No. Just we would meet up on a Saturday or Sunday.
Wait, you didn't have any children?
You had a husband working.
I was going. You had a husband working.
Yeah. I was like, all right, I'm going to knit. Bye.
You were like a free woman.
I was.
That's so funny.
Long gone are those days. Not my husband still works, but I got lots of children.
But now you got 2 children.
I got the kids. Yeah. Okay.
I feel really good that we've discussed this.
I do too.
Now that I got a couple of, I
talked about this last time. Put that back in there. Okay.
You got so much yarn over there.
Girl.
Okay. So.
Pants.
So I need hats. Okay, so I already took care of me for Christmas, and I bought myself some pom-poms from Big Bad Wool.
They're so cute.
BB Wool Company. Big Bad Wool.
Well, they feel good too.
So, this is Apothecary, and this is the yarn. I think I showed. I don't know if I showed it or not.
You showed it. I was supposed to wind it. I didn't wind it, but I brought my winder today.
Here's the pom-pom for that. Yes. I got a black pom-pom. Ah.
That's going to be so good.
Okay, that hat's for me.
Because this is the only hat you have that you wear. This is the
only hat I wear.
You have made so many hats in your knitting life.
And I don't have them.
And you give them all away.
And then remember I bought the Moon Drake that has just a little bit of gold stellina. And it's got some little specks in it. Okay. This is the pom-pom for that. Isn't that cute? Isn't that cute?
Yes. Are we winding this today too?
We can do whatever you want.
We're going to wind so much yarn.
And then I bought Leading Men Fiber Arts. They have a trunk show coming up at YarnCom too.
Ooh. Next week, right?
I think so.
Maybe.
And this was...
I don't need to buy any more yarn.
Me neither. This was Beetlejuice. Don't say it the third time.
We won't. We bought this at Seven Sisters the other day when we went to their new location.
And look at the pom-pom for that. Good. This is supposed to be sock. It's a sock set. But I think I like that.
I think it'd be a really fun hat. Yeah.
Hats. All because my husband hates my hat.
All the more reason to make another one.
So I'm pretty excited about that, and all of that knitting is for me.
Yes.
So I have Godson socks to finish, Sister's Christmas socks to start and finish, and then it's all hats for me.
Well, except that stripy hat, that purple stripy hat we're about to figure out. That's
that's not for me.
Well, look, okay, so we were chatting the other day, and the ladies in our chat group, so it's Korey, myself, my mom, Jimmy, and our friend Bad Tammy. Mm-hmm. And we were talking about how we're having a hard time like organizing ourselves and determining what's happening next. Like, because
I want to knit all the things.
Oh my gosh, there's so much beautiful
and I need
shiny
to stay on
yarn
track
out there right now, and patterns, and people are just posting it all because it's cold and like people are snuggled up and they're posting everything that they're making, and I'm like, ooh, I want to make that. Ooh, I want to make that. Ooh, I want to make that. And in an effort to organize us, I was like, I kitted up a bunch of stuff the other day, like a month ago. I don't even know if that stuff is still living in the kits that I decided on, or if I abandoned.
But you know what? Here's the thing. There's so much shiny, beautiful stuff out there. And hey, for some people, that's, buy it if it makes you happy. But then I begin to get a little bit of anxiety because I have so much beautiful, shiny, gorgeous stuff that I'm like, I really bought that because I wanted to make the thing, and then I didn't make the thing, and now I have a lot of yarn that, and so I'm like, I need to figure out what was the thing that I wanted to make. I need to kit it up with that thing, and I need to try and stay focused because I need the thing.
So I made them send me all their things.
Tammy has a little bitty list.
I'm like, so I write in these books like this.
Look, Tammy got a little bitty list.
Tammy is very focused. She does a nice job staying focused.
She does.
And she doesn't like...
And everything is for somebody else except for her ranunculus.
The muscleberg's for somebody else?
Oh, wait, I take it back. But this one here looks like that's for somebody else.
Yeah.
Is it?
She says she's doing the Whipper Slippers.
Yeah.
A Field. I don't know if that's a cow by Maxim Sear. Her ranunculus and a muscleberg hat.
Okay. Look at mine.
Girl, you got Christmas socks for Grant, slip stitch socks for Gayla, Korey's color socks, Lavender Afghan, hat for Kendall, pink Tilda hat. She wants to start a Korey sweater, a pink hat, a dark blue hat, a cashmere hat, and Christopher's sweater.
I forgot about him. See how I pushed him down?
He's at the bottom.
I pushed him.
He'll get there. Girl, you have a lot to knit. We were just talking about all the beautiful things we have and how we keep buying things because we want to make it something for us. Okay. My mom has her Halloween socks, her 4 Christmas socks, her blue sweater. She's crocheting those Nightmare Before Christmas guys, and then she wants to make a short notice to match Molly for Sarah. And then I've got this baby sweater, the baby hat, a different baby hat, Christmas socks, a Molly hat, a Jenna hat, the V Neck sweater, socks, Tic-Tac hat, crochet dinosaur. Hey, I can knock some of that stuff off. Girl, I haven't seen this list in a couple days.
Look, you made progress.
Oh, I love these books. They're just... I like the paper. It's like thicker paper so you can write on it with nice pens. And like I'll start a book this way. And then if I'm doing something else, I'll flip it and start it from the other side. And then just see what happens. But I'm so scattered. I need like I tried a different planner this past year. And it was alright. It just needed a lot. But it didn't check all my boxes.
In here, you throw it in here. You don't worry about it. But when you need it, you like, I know it's in that book. And
this is my knitting book. That's why. And then I have one that's got all the things where I just write down any old list that I'm working on. Or it's full of like recipes, important information. Like before my children would go to doctor's appointments and stuff, I'd like write down all the questions I'm supposed to have for a 1-year-old baby, right?
Yeah, so
we're just wild. But I need a good planner because we're approaching the end of the year.
Oh, that's the husband. He's back.
He went and did nice things for your car.
Yes. What does he have in his hand though? Oh, kitty litter.
Should we move his sweater up on the list?
Yeah, we might. We'll move him up. We'll move him up in 2025.
Okay. That's fair.
Yeah. He's a good man. He's worthy of a nice sweater.
Okay, I can knock that one off.
He's sitting there like we're not talking about him. He's like...
That's fair. It's fair.
So I'm excited. I'm moving all my hats up because I haven't knit any hats for myself, so the hats are moving up.
Well, have you decided on patterns?
Maybe not.
Okay. Well, we got to wind the yarn first. Yeah. Well, that's why I want to knit this into a hat. Remember, I bought this at what's her name? Creator's Corner.
What pattern are you going to use for that? Because your yarn is kind of busy.
It's busy. I was thinking something pretty plain. I don't know. Maybe some.
Excuse me, I yawned. I'm sorry. I'm going to do something with some cables. Because cables make me happy.
That needs a cable. Well, I was talking the other day about if we go back and look at that year of hats, that Kelborn Woolens did.
Oh.
Because I think you knit this, the March hat.
I knit the March hat. And
then they have, one for every month.
I like that.
I want to knit this. I want to knit this. I just don't know if it's for me. And I don't know if that would be too busy. I don't know.
And I think I've knit some more hats out of that. And then, I have another hat book that Bad Tammy had me buy. But I think all of those are knit
Plus
flat.
We have the mini skein book.
Yeah, I think all of those are knit flat and then seamed, but I could probably just adjust it. I don't know about that back and forth flat.
No, you could knit it in the round, just make sure you eliminate those seam stitches.
Right.
One of the first hats I ever knit, I did that. It was a knit flat pattern, and I did not.
Right there, I was doing.
Yeah, you were going to knit that hat.
The Kindle hat out of that.
The mini skein, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. All the things to come.
But this is the other thing. Okay, so I finished that, those baby things. I have all this yarn left.
You got to do something with that, girl.
So,
My only thing
my
is,
friend.
I don't think that's going to cinch real well because it's got them nibs in it.
No. I'll hand knit another hat or something. But this was for my daughter's teacher. And then my friend, her sister, they're having their first baby, a little girl, in February. And her shower is actually on my birthday in January in Arizona. So obviously I'm not going to that. But I was like, maybe I could knit up a little something out of this.
You could knit another sweater.
I think I will. I'll knit another sweater and a hat. Maybe, but not the same stripes. I think it'd be really cute to do.
Don't do the same stripes. Do 4 rows.
What I think would be really cute was to take this darker color and do the collar and the edges of the sleeves, and then do the whole sweater in this.
Okay.
So you just have like a little accent, and then reverse it for the hat.
There you go.
Like cast on with the light for the hat, and then do a little pom-pom. Mm-hmm. But do the hat mostly on
You knit that other sweater so fast.
It would go really fast, but that's not till after the holiday. So this can just hang out. But I have let me tell you, this, I wrote it down because I weighed it the other day because I was like, this is silly. This was a 185 gram thing to start. I have 137 left. I didn't even use 50 grams. And I have maybe a little less of this. I didn't even use 50 grams.
That's amazing.
To knit all that stuff. I could knit like 3 of these. And I was like, well, maybe I can knit a blanket. I was like, no more blankets. And then my sister-in-law and brother-in-law, they're having a little boy. I thought it was February. It might be April. Figure it out, Jenna.
Okay, which sister-in-law and brother-in-law?
They live in San Diego. Adrian and Steph.
Oh, they're pregnant?
Yes.
Oh, that's so cool.
I think they're doing April, but I think they're having a boy. But it'd be fun to do something like a little sweater and a hat for them too. I think I might be past the point where I want to knit a baby blanket for people anymore.
I don't want to knit a baby blanket.
Yeah. I think I'd preferred it. Well, you don't knit baby blankets for people.
I don't.
You knit child-sized blankets for
because
my girls.
every time I start knitting a baby blanket, I'm like, well, they'll be out of high school by the time I get finished with this.
That's not true. She is such a fast knitter. Don't even let her play.
I'm like, so I might as well go ahead and do big.
Yeah. And my girls love theirs. They have them. So my daughter, we lofted her bed. Because after the beach, she wanted a bunk bed. Because she slept in a bunk bed at the beach. And so I was like, fine, whatever. But underneath, we got like a little cushy beanbag type thing under there. And both the girls have their blankets pulled out under there. And they're just constantly snuggling with them, or they're all wrapped up.
Oh, see, that's cool.
See, and so I'm like, that's a perfect size for that, to be able just to love on and play with. And
yeah, I don't like baby. I feel like,
You're so funny.
Okay, so, wait, I don't know. Did I ever say anything about this?
Oh, yes. We talked about it last time, and we were waiting for it to come in.
The fringe twister. I love the name. It just sounds so ominous. The fringe twister.
It's from the Woolery, right?
The Woolery. Oh, and they put something on here. I don't know. It's made somewhere. Canada. It's made in Canada. Okay, so now apparently you take and put your one fringe here and your other fringe here. I saw briefly on YouTube, and you attach it to the little. You don't know about that.
You told me about that.
And then you're supposed to count. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so that you know, and you do it the same number of twists, and it twists, and then you carefully take this off, and then it on itself and makes fringe. So we're going to try it out. We'll let you know. There may be a TikTok video in it.
We're making a lot of TikTok promises right now, aren't we?
I'm pretty excited about that.
Me too. That's going to be fun.
Interesting.
I love a good gadget.
I know. I'm pretty excited. Do you know how many of these blankets I made, and all I did was take the end and tie a knot. I cut them off all to the same and then just tie a knot. So this could change my whole Afghan making experience. We'll see
all
how
about
it works.
the same. Did you cut the green one already? Or
No, I haven't cut the green one yet. I should lay it out and cut it. I'll lay it on the counter real quick and cut it. That was a stray random. That's a stray random. I don't know, from the little things that I gave you all for Christmas. They sent me this, I guess. And I figured it's just as good as any to mark my
progress.
I think it's a little dragon or something.
Yeah, it looks like a dragon. You're not really a dragon type.
No, I'm not. So I just put it on there.
That's why I was surprised.
Right. I just put it on. I didn't buy it. It was free. So I just put it on there to mark the beginning of where I started that day. And then I move it to the next start. So it looks like I got in a good 2 inches the last time.
Easily, yeah.
And then I'll put it at the start of the, so I can see if I can get in a good 2 inches.
Okay. All right, well, we're not very long today, and I think that's okay. We will,
This was a very quick impromptu.
Yeah.
We're going to go do some unraveling, some more planning, and some winding.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Yes, I've got more time. I told them, do not expect me. I'll turn up when I turn up.
Mama needs a good,
yes, I needed some
mental health
today.
day.
Yeah.
As much as you love your children, it's nice to have some time away.
Yes.
And you don't want to interfere and impose on their time with their father, right?
Yes. Well, they're going back over to hang out today with family to watch the Chiefs game and have chili. And I don't know if they were waiting until before or after Sarah's nap. Sarah napped over there yesterday, though.
Did she?
Yeah, it was nice not having to be able to go over there and just enjoy.
That is nice. It's so silly. Every time, so silly. Every time I hear a Sarah song, I add it to the Sarah playlist. Yes. I'm amazed at how many Sarah songs I'm running across now that I'm paying attention. Mm-hmm. I'm like, wait, did they say Sarah?
Yeah. You're like, wait, rewind that. Where are the days of where be able to just go, zzz, rewind? You can't do that anymore.
I feel bad. There just are not a lot of Molly songs out there.
That's all right. There's a lot of other things out there for Molly. She'll be just fine.
Yeah, so it's so cute. So by the time Sarah is able to recognize, I should have her a good playlist of just Sarah songs, and she can dance to her Sarah songs.
She loves to dance. She loves music. Both girls do. Both girls love music.
Let me tell you, yesterday was Thanksgiving. I made reservations on September 1. Okay, so we went to a local restaurant, Yaya's in Chesterfield. They had a Thanksgiving buffet, and when I was there, I complained to my friend. Her and her dad joined me and my husband and my mother-in-law. And I was like, "This is okay, but that music is horrible." Suddenly, they changed to Charlie Brown Christmas music.
Yes,
and then I was like, "Hey."
You're like, I'm here for it. There's just something about the Charlie Brown Christmas music. There's no words. So my daughter Molly's like, wait, are there no words in here? And so, because we were listening to Trans-Siberian Orchestra the other day, and I was like, no, there's no words. And she goes, oh, I don't like it when they don't have words. I go, it's really great when they don't have words. You can make up your own words. And so I just started singing about something random to the tune. She's like, this is great. You're right, Mom. Can we listen to more songs without words? I'm like, yes, we can.
Well, then I thought on the way home, I was like, hold on, wait a minute. I have Charlie Brown in here in the CD changer. And I found it in there. And I played my little Charlie Brown on the way home.
And you were just happy, huh?
I was.
Happy as a clam.
I was just happy as I could be. It was a good idea to do the Yaya's Thanksgiving buffet. It was worth it. It was good.
Yum.
Yeah.
They clean up after you.
Somebody came and took all the plates away.
All the food was hot.
And when I came
out
home,
at the same time.
Yeah.
You feel guilty about not trying Aunt So-and-so's sweet potato casserole.
It was nice. And they had the usual Thanksgiving, even the green bean casserole, but they had 3 different types of salad, and they had prime rib. And when we got home, we did the 2 o'clock, and everybody was stuffed. By the time we got home, my mother-in-law didn't even want dessert or anything. And then I made some stuffing for my turkey breast that I had baked that morning, and I sent her home with half a turkey breast and some stuffing. And
So you had your leftovers.
yeah, so she could have her own leftovers when she
You're a
gets
good
home.
daughter-in-law. Mm-hmm. You're a good daughter-in-law.
So that was the plan. It was good. It wasn't stressful or anything. And then I could focus on being happy and enjoying great company and knitting. I came home and knit.
Didn't have to clean. Didn't have to do any dishes.
Right. And I got started on Christmas decorations early. So the big wreath is up. The lights are out on the back deck.
Yeah.
The lights are out in the front. So if I don't put up anything else, I look festive to the world. But I plan to put up the tree and do some more decorating.
Yeah.
But I got the bulk of it done. So I'm pretty excited. I told you, even dropped off the neighbor gift.
You're winning. The fact that that's done, yeah, you are done.
Yeah, so
make a few cookies, drop those off, call it a
bake
day.
a few cookies, drop those off to my other neighbors. But I have the neighbor next door who likes to bake too.
Yeah.
So I went and got my Madagascar vanilla from Williams Sonoma today, and I got her a bottle and dropped it off. So we're winning.
Yes.
We can knit for the rest of the weekend.
I think I just have one. I have one more thing to order. One more Black Friday thing to order, and then I'm done. For now.
I'm done. I don't think I was going to get a robotic vacuum, but Boo had to go in the hospital, so no robotic vacuum this year.
Maybe next year.
Maybe next year. That took all the robotic vacuum money I had.
Yeah.
We had to save Boo. So maybe next year.
As long as no other cats.
But hey,
sick.
Even though I'm going to do it maybe next year, everybody who has a robotic vacuum, please comment and tell me what brand you have and why you like it. And also, tell me the name of your vacuum. Like I know wait, let me see. Gayla's named her Malcolm. Malcolm is his name.
Somebody named theirs asshole. Right?
Did it? Yes. I think Tammy's brother-in-law, he was setting this up and it asked for a name. He's like, what? He just put an asshole. I got a coworker, hers is named Harry. So yeah, comment and tell me, do you have a robotic vacuum? And if you do, which one do you like and why? Because I mean, maybe in the spring I can purchase it. And don't forget to tell us the name of your robotic vacuum.
Yeah.
That's exciting. Yeah.
All right. We're signing off.
This
Happy
is a short
knitting.
one.
We'll see you next time.
Thank you.
Bye.